Hi, am I on the air?
Yep.
Fuck.
Thanks.
Do I have everybody's attention now? Do I have everybody's attention now?
John, I got you.
Do I have everybody's
Sunday
attention
night.
now?
You put them cameras on me, then you must be willing to get that heart touch. This a must-see feeling. The news ain't good, then it must be villain. So I say a tag grounded, I don't trust these ceilings. Spread across your nose, and I'm on your ear. Highest necks on the cloud. Am I in the air? Sunday nights, prime time. I flex my better. Voltron transform to DX Don. Mega and off scene. You probably think I'm nice, cause I slow like a stream to your wireless device. And the smoke full of steam on any given night. How short like a piece of any given slice. And for the latest and what is best about, I tune in and tune the rest out, Don. You gotta tell them, am I in the clear? Is this thing on? Am I on the air? On the air.
Well, what is going down, everybody? Welcome to a brand new Am I on the Air? I'm your host, Don Mega, and I welcome you to this very special 4th of July edition of Am I on the Air? It's Season 12, Episode 13, I Want My Candy Bar. Now, for those of you wondering, what the hell is he talking about, I Want My Candy Bar? Well, you would have had to have seen the Purge election year to know what I'm talking about. And that, of course, is going to be our movie review of the week. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I want my candy bar. But, you know, it's Independence Day. And shout out to America. We should be watching Team America today on loop. It is America's birthday, and God bless America. And good for all of you that have had a very nice 3-day weekend to get, you know, through, and everybody's going to be barbecuing, having a good old time. But you know what? This Don Mega right here is recording his 4th of July edition of Am I on the Air literally a little after midnight, because I got to go to bed soon, because unlike all of you suckers out there with 3-day weekends, I work in retail, and I'm open. So, my boy Geeky Pat, he's going to be working. I'm working. We're heading to work in the morning. And, yeah, we don't get to take part of those really good barbecues and everything going down tomorrow. I miss hanging out with my family so I can support my family. But it is what it is. And I'm glad all of you have nice 3-day weekends. I unfortunately do not. But it's all good in the hood. And but you know, I wanted to still get on here, record tonight, and get you guys out this edition of Am I on the Air. We're trying to keep the tradition alive, baby, continuing on these Sunday nights. It is super late on this Sunday night to where it technically isn't even Sunday night anymore. It is Monday, July the 4th, when we should have been recording on July 3rd, but just got done watching a movie. It was a real heavy weekend as far as movies at home. I watched Spotlight last night on Netflix. It's on Netflix now, by the way, so if you've been interested in checking out Spotlight, which was, of course, I think it won the Academy Award for Best Picture of the Year. You know, all star-studded cast, great movie. It is now available on Netflix. And then I kept up the really heavy tradition this weekend with watching Room just a little bit, literally right before I recorded the show here tonight. Room with Brie Larson. Where she's basically held captive for 7 years, and her son try to escape. Also, she won an Academy Award for this, and the little kid, Jacob Tremblay, was phenomenal in this. Room was fantastic. Very, very good movie. It is now streaming on Amazon Prime. So, I know there's a lot of streaming things out there, but if you want to see Spotlights on Netflix, and if you want to see Room, it is on Amazon Prime. Both definitely worth the checkout, but I enjoyed Room a lot more than I thought I would. It was a very, very heavy movie, though, especially if you have kids, and it was a little hard to get through at times, but very glad that I got to sit down and watch it tonight. So, that's what kind of pushed my schedule back a little bit, but I'm here, and we're ready to talk the week in entertainment news. I got one movie review for you. which, like I said at the top of the show, it's the Purge election year. This is the third movie in the Purge franchise. Number one started off kind of this just straight up horror movie with Ethan Hawke, did really, really well. And then number two took us to the streets. Frank Grillo joined the cast in number two. Basically, I always say that the Purge Anarchy, which was the second one, is more or less a Punisher film. And if you just pretend that Frank Grillo's character is Frank Castle, you'll be very happy with what you get if you're a Punisher fan. I loved Purge Anarchy. I liked the first one too, but Purge Anarchy just smashed it. It was more of an action movie than a horror movie, but set on the night of the Purge, incredible. Now we have Purge election year, which is set a little bit more in the future compared to the last one. I mean, not like crazy future, but I think we're about 8 years after the last movie in the timeline. And it actually follows Frank Grillo's character again from the second movie, which I thought was interesting when they casted the movie, because I thought for sure that they were going to go with kind of an anthology thing where every Purge movie was just going to be a whole new set of people to follow. But they decided to bring back Frank Grillo. This time there's a senator who's running for president. Her family was murdered in a purge, and she survived, and now she wants to put an end to the purge. So she's running for president, and Frank Grillo is actually head of her security. Of course, Purge Night begins, and all the high officials in the government want her taken out because they don't want the purge to end. So they basically, there's always been one rule in the purge, and that was if you're like a level 10 or higher government official, you cannot harm them in the purge. Well, in this movie, they take away that rule, and they say basically, she's got a price on her head, kill this biatch, and they go after her. Really good movie, lots of great action, a lot of great jump scares. This was a good mix of horror, action, like I expected. In the end result, I still enjoyed Purge Anarchy more, but I really like this one, and this would be my second favorite out of the trilogy right now. And it did really, really well once again at the box office. We'll talk about box office numbers in a little bit at the end of the show, but basically it's number 3 and it made $30 million. Its budget, $10 million. So it did 3 times its budget literally in one weekend. So they're very happy with what the Purge election year has done. Each of the 3 Purge movies have all made around $30 million or more, and which is great because typically speaking, those movies only cost $5 to $10 million to make. So they're very, very profitable, and I think we can all expect the Purge movies to continue. So out of my famous 5-star scale, I would give Purge election year 3 out of 5 stars. I thought it was really, really good. Not quite awesome enough like Anarchy was to get it to the 4-star mark, but definitely very good. So I'll put it right in the middle there at 3 out of 5. All right. So with that being said, I did go to the movies again over the weekend. I saw Central Intelligence for the second time. I love that movie. It is so funny, man. I mean, I loved it the first time, gave it a 4 out of 5, but man, I almost wanted to raise my scale after seeing it the second time. I laughed just as hard at everything. The Rock is just so great in it. Him and Kevin Hart, just great chemistry together. I really, really enjoyed that movie, man. So I'm glad I got to check that one out again. So let's switch it over, and we'll talk about the news of the week. First, a couple new trailers, and once again, if you want to see all the trailers I'm talking about, head on over to my official webpage. It's AmIOnTheAir.com. We have a bunch of tabs at the top for the different sections of the webpage, and one says trailers. Plain and simple, click on the trailers tab, and you can watch all of these trailers in one place. I recommend you go check it out. It's a lot easier than going and searching around YouTube for it. I put them all there for you, save you the time. Check it out, AmIOnTheAir.com, click on trailers. First, we have the third and final trailer for Star Trek Beyond. This is the new one that's basically set to be a cross-promotional plug with Rihanna's new song, Sledgehammer, which was made for the Star Trek movie. It's one of the official theme songs, so to speak, of the film. So this trailer very much heavily relies on the Rihanna song, Sledgehammer. So check that one out. We have the brand new trailer for Morgan, starring Kate Mara. I think this movie looks really, really good. It comes out in September, and I cannot wait to see it. So I'm looking forward to seeing Morgan there. The Minecraft movie has been given a release date of 2019, so it's quite a bit of ways. I don't know why they set these movies so far in the future when they set these dates, because something like Minecraft, which was at its peak over a year ago, in like 2014, 2015, and then you're going to say you're going to put out the movie finally in 2019, it's just too little too late, I feel. I mean, it's like Angry Birds. Angry Birds did okay at the box office, but why not hurry up and get the movie out when, you know, the Angry Birds game was at its peak and everybody was playing that game? Nobody cares about Angry Birds anymore. And I feel like that's probably what's going to be the case in 2019 when Minecraft rolls around and everybody's going to be like, that game I played like 5 years ago? So, yeah. But the movie's still coming. It's coming in 2019. Let's see here. If you're looking for some Comic-Con news, there's a lot going down as we're getting just a couple weeks away. Warner Brothers Television's bringing in a record 21 shows to San Diego Comic-Con. Damn! Very, very crazy. Royals Superfan, Korean fan _KC on Twitter, is getting his own movie. Superfan movie to tell Sung-woo Lee's story. I know nothing about that. I'm not a sports guy, so I'm going to leave that one at that. And if you know anything, you know, let me know. Fill me in down the road. Matthew Good will be headlining WGN America's Roadside Picnic adaptation. The TV show Baby Daddy has been renewed for a 6th season. Who the hell watches this show? I don't know anybody that watches Baby Daddy, but hey, it's been renewed for a 6th season. If you're a fan of Backstreet's Back, alright, Backstreet Boys is back, as new Backstreet Boys music is coming in August, so check that out. I thought this was interesting. I don't watch The Walking Dead, but they said that on The Walking Dead had Negan kill every single cast member at least once on set when they were filming the finale of the episode. Because basically, I don't watch the show, but like I know that the episode ended, the season finale ended with Negan killing somebody, and we just don't know who he killed, right? So to go along with that secrecy, they literally filmed him killing every single cast member, so then they can pick and choose which one they're going to go with, and it's going to be a surprise to everyone. So I thought that was really, really interesting. It looks like they're getting ready to do a new Dungeons and Dragons reboot, and it looks like the movie studio is in negotiations with Ansel Elgort to join the cast of that. American Horror Story has confirmed that Cheyenne Jackson is returning for the 6th season. Owen Wilson joins Julia Roberts and Jacob Tremblay in Wonder. See, that's funny. I had news on Jacob Tremblay. I said was great in Room, the little kid. Megan O'Mullally and Constance Wu have been cast in Hulu's exclusive show Dimension 404. Megan's pretty funny. Constance Wu is hilarious. If you watch Fresh Off the Boat, she plays the mom. She is awesome. I can't wait to see some more about this Hulu show, Dimension 404. It's starting to shape up to be something pretty cool. If you're a fan of the Transformers movies, guess what? Tyrese is back, y'all. Earn that paycheck, Tyrese. Tyrese Gibson confirms he is returning for Transformers The Last Night. Very, very cool. Let's see here. The Batman v Superman Ultimate Edition is now available for purchase on digital. So if you have like Vudu or the PlayStation Store or really Amazon, just any way to purchase streaming movies, you can now check out the Ultimate Edition, which is the 3-hour cut of Batman v Superman. And I'm telling you, I've watched bits and pieces of it. I'm trying not to watch the whole thing, which kills me because I'm a massive fan of this movie. I saw it 3 times in the theater, and I loved it each time, and I'm really looking forward to the Ultimate Edition. So it's killing me that I could watch it right now, and I'm choosing not to. Geeky Pat, bless his heart, purchased it on Vudu, and he gave me his login and said, hey, if you want to watch it, check it out. And I did log in, and I've skimmed through it, and I've checked out little things here and there, but I'm holding back from sitting down and watching the whole movie. Why? Because I'm a Blu-ray whore, and I want to wait for the Blu-ray to come out and pop that in and watch it in its true glory on my television. Streaming it, still I don't feel gives me the best picture quality that I want, like my Blu-ray does. So I'm really trying to hold out for the Blu-ray. Unfortunately, the Blu-ray doesn't hit till like mid-July, so I'm gonna have to wait a couple more weeks. But it is available now, and the good news is I'm hearing from people all across the board. People that liked Batman v Superman now love it, and people that didn't like the movie now really like it because of this Ultimate Edition. This is the edition Zack Snyder put together. This is the finished product that he did, and he turned into Warner Brothers and said, "Here's my movie." And then Warner Brothers said, "Well, we can't release a 3-hour movie. You need to trim it down." And they trimmed it down to 2.5, which therefore a lot of people's complaints about this film is the editing. And yeah, the movie feels choppy because he had to edit out 30 minutes of his damn movie. Where most people's gripes are about this film, they watch the Ultimate Edition, they feel a lot better about it because it gives them those holes back that were cut out in the theatrical version. So I'm glad that the word going around is that the Ultimate Edition, this director's cut, is the way to go and watch this movie, and that makes me very, very happy. So I cannot wait to sit down and watch this. So definitely check that out if you're interested, which I hope you are. If I implore everybody here to give this movie another chance, regardless of your feelings of it the first time. Frida Pinto has joined Idris Elba in a new Showtime miniseries called Gorilla. We've officially revealed the full ABC fall schedule, so you can see when all your favorite shows are coming back. Barkhad Abdi, who was the guy in Captain Phillips that was like, look at me, I'm the captain now. He has joined Blade Runner 2. The LA Riots movie has set Halle Berry and Daniel Craig to star. Pretty cool. Some new Justice League concept art has been revealed, so we posted that up on Twitter and our Facebook page. It's on our Facebook page under our photo album, just under the DC album, if you're interested to check it out. It's pretty cool to see what Cyborg conceptually is going to look like and Flash and stuff. Everybody else looks pretty much the same. We also have some set photos of Spider-Man from the Spider-Man Homecoming set is officially going on and filming now, and we got several photos of Tom Holland in the new Spider-Man outfit, so it's pretty cool. Let's see here. We got some new Fast 8 photos, one especially featuring The Rock as Hobbs, which basically they did a lot of shooting in Iceland, and it's all snowy, and he keeps calling himself the Iceman in this movie. The Iceman cometh. Of course, because we got to talk about The Rock on the show, right? Because it's Rock Rolls. Rock Rolls currently filming Fast 8 right now, man. Can't do an episode without some Rock news. We got the official trailer for Joshi. You can check that one out. The Tetris movie. Yes, remember, there's a Tetris movie coming, and now they're saying it's going to be a trilogy. I love that these studios have the balls to tell me that I'm going to get a Tetris trilogy. Let's get through the first movie first, and then tell me if you're going to make it a trilogy or not. We have the official second trailer for Bridget Jones' Baby. You can check out. Arrow has added Tyler Ritter in a major recurring role. We revealed the Season 6 logo for American Horror Story, which is a 6 into a question mark. I don't know what that gives you, but that's what it is. The Season 6 finale of Game of Thrones has broken a major ratings record for the series. It is the most watched episode ever of Game of Thrones, so congratulations to them. That's very, very cool. Speaking of Game of Thrones, the creators confirmed that their plan for short final seasons has not changed. They're still moving forward with that. Call of Duty fans, Black Ops 3, the third DLC pack is going to be hitting PS4 next month. Awesome. I cannot wait to play that. Let's see. Daniel Radcliffe says he hasn't ruled out playing Harry Potter again. Ooh. We have the official trailer for Trolls, new animated movie starring Justin Timberlake and Gwen Stefani doing some voices there. We also have the new trailer for BoJack Horseman Season 3. This is hilarious. A movie theater had to apologize when they showed the R-rated Red Band trailer for Sausage Party before Finding Dory. I had joked several times that, like, man, they're going to scare some kids if they end up playing the Sausage Party trailer before a kid's film, and they did end up doing that, man. I don't know how you make that mistake, especially because they showed the Red Band trailer, dude. Oh my god, how scary. Poor kids, dude. Poor kids. Finding Dory has crossed the 300 million domestic mark, so congratulations to them. Moving quick for an animated film. Samuel L. Jackson confirms that his character Mace Windu is still alive in the Star Wars universe, so maybe we'll see Mace in his purple lightsaber once again sometime. Carly Pope has joined Arrow in a new recurring role. Vinnie Jones has signed on and joined the cast for Matthew Vaughn's Kingsman sequel. So this makes sense. Vinnie Jones loves working with Matthew Vaughn, so very cool that he's joining this Kingsman sequel. Preacher has been renewed for a season 2. Very, very cool over on AMC. You see the trailer right now for Ellen Page and Allison Janney's new Netflix movie, Tallulah. Sure. Mel B teases that a Spice Girls reunion might be happening in 2017, so get ready to tell me what you want, what you really, really want. The Sci-Fi Channel has renewed 12 Monkeys for a 3rd season. Netflix is going to be rebooting Lost in Space, and the series will be coming out in 2018. We have the first trailer for Sully, which is the true story about Captain Sully. He was the pilot that the plane was going to crash in New York, and he landed it in the Bay successfully. Really cool looking movie. Reminded me a little bit of Flight, that movie with Denzel Washington a couple years ago. But yeah, Sully looks really, really good. So looking forward to that one there. Connie Britton, Hayden Panettiere, and most of the cast have all signed on and are returning for the revived season 5 of Nashville that will be playing on the CMT network. So that's pretty cool that they got all their major players to return. In very exciting news, it is time to wreck it. Once again, Wreck-It Ralph sequel is in development, and it's been given a March 9th, 2018 release date. So hell yeah, man, let's wreck it. I loved Wreck-It Ralph, and it's about time they announced that sequel, man. March 9th, 2018. We have the official Red Band trailer, and we have the Green Band trailer as well for Why Him, a new comedy starring Bryan Cranston and James Franco. I really like this trailer, especially the Red Band, but this looks like it's going to be a pretty funny movie. Bryan Cranston goes to meet his daughter's new boyfriend. It ends up being James Franco, and of course James Franco is crazy, so Bryan Cranston is not too hot on the idea, and hilarity ensues. So check out Why Him, the Green and Red Man trailer, both up also on AmIOnTheAir.com under the trailers tab. Let's see here. Production has officially begun on Stephen King's It. So finally, man, there's been a long time coming for Stephen King's It, but they're finally up and running. Production has started on that. We finally have some news on the Captain America Civil War Blu-ray and release dates. Marvel Studios has announced that Captain America Civil War will officially be arriving on digital HD, digital 3D, and digital movies anywhere on September 2nd, and it will be hitting Blu-ray and DVD and on demand on September 13th. Hell yeah, I cannot wait to see this. I loved Civil War, and I cannot wait to sit at home and watch it again. Some special features on it include Captain America, The Road to Civil War, Iron Man, The Road to Civil War, a gag reel, deleted and extended scenes, audio commentary, and Open Your Mind, Marvel's Doctor Strange, an exclusive sneak peek. Awesome. Very, very cool there. I cannot wait to see Civil War again. Speaking of Marvel and their cast, Scarlett Johansson, who of course is the awesome Black Widow in the MCU, she's just been announced as the highest grossing actress in Hollywood history. Oh yeah, that is awesome. Congratulations to Scarlett Johansson. Lionsgate Studios has acquired the Starz Network for $4.4 billion. Yes, it's billion with a B. Jeez. We have the second official trailer for Stranger Things, which is a new Netflix show coming, so you can check that out. Halt and Catch Fire has been given a premiere date, and it will be returning for Season 3 on Tuesday, August 23rd at 9 p.m. Speaking of trailers again, we have the new Green Band and Red Band new trailers for Bad Moms. I'm interested in this movie. I don't think it's going to be amazing, but it looks pretty funny in parts, especially the Red Band trailer. So once again, check these out on the webpage. They're on the Twitter and the Facebook as well, but amiontheair.com, click on the trailers tab, check out the Bad Moms trailer. We also have the new trailer for Bleed for This, starring Miles Teller, the new boxing movie. Paramount Pictures is adopting Clifford the Big Red Dog. They're going to be making a movie out of that one, so that'll be cool. I think a Clifford movie would be pretty tight. Chris Evans and his real-life girlfriend, Jenny Slate, they have a new movie called Gifted, which has been given a release date of April 2017. So that's cool. Congratulations there. The Flash has added Harry Potter star Tom Felton as a new series regular. Pacific Rim 2 has been given a 2018 release date. So we finally know when Pacific Rim 2 is going to get going. Still a couple years out. We have the brand new War Dogs trailer, so check out War Dogs trailer number 2, starring Jonah Hill. It looks really, really funny. The First Wives Club pilot has just added Vanessa Lachey as one of the new leads. I'm a little bummed by this. We were supposed to get our 5th Underworld movie with Kate Beckinsale returning in October. But now Screen Gems has announced that they pushed the movie to 2017. But not to worry, it's coming out in the first month of 2017, so it'll hit on January. So January 2017 will be Underworld Blood Wars, the new Underworld movie. Bums me out, though. I was really looking forward to this film, and now I gotta wait several more months. Scott Eastwood may be joining John Boyega in Pacific Rim 2. They're in negotiations with him right now. We have the first set pictures of Matthew McConaughey and Idris Elba on the set of The Dark Tower that you can check out. The Cruel Intentions TV show may not be dead after all. If you've seen all the announcements of the programming in the next year, we talked about this Cruel Intentions reboot that NBC is doing. It was not on the list, but NBC says don't fret. They said that the show is not canceled. They have not decided to scrap it yet. They said that they're looking at options to do, whether it be Hulu or maybe a premium channel, maybe even NBC next year. But it says that they still have a lot of hope behind it. They have people that are interested. They're just trying to figure out where to put it. So Cruel Intentions TV show is still brewing there somewhere. We have the new Season 2 trailer for Between, another Netflix show you can check out. Katy Perry has just become the most followed person on Twitter. I believe she has 90 million plus followers. Ooh, that is crazy, man. Crazy. Santiago Cabrera and the Autobot Drift have just joined Transformers the last night. I love that Autobots are in the official announcements. It was like, hey, guess who just got signed on to the new Transformers movie? Autobot Drift. He's now part of the cast. But it's pretty cool. And he's been upgraded. He's a new Mercedes now, which looks really awesome. Pixar says that there won't be any sequels for Ratatouille, WALL-E, or Inside Out anytime soon. So I know, get really sad about that one. SuperCon, it's a new comedy about a comic book convention heist, has just added John Malkovich to the cast. We have a big article up that we just did about a day ago with all of your fall TV premiere dates in one place, so you don't have to go looking at ABC, NBC, Fox, CBS. Like, you can just pull up this article and I'll show you when everything's coming all in one place. Stephen Amell reveals that his wrestling rival Cody Rhodes will appear on Arrow. This is pretty cool here. Cody Rhodes, of course, I'm a big WWE fan. He actually just left the WWE, so he's not working for them right now, but he is still wrestling. And they did something last year where Stephen Amell came in and he actually wrestled Cody Rhodes at the SummerSlam pay-per-view, and they've been teasing that they were going to do something else again down the road. And this is pretty cool to see that Cody will actually have a role on an upcoming episode of Arrow, so I like it. Let's see here. It's a pretty slow week in news. I think we're pretty much wrapping up here. Steven Spielberg's new movie, The BFG, which is one of the new films that came out this weekend, bombed. It was a big failed gamble in the U.S. They're waiting to see what kind of money it makes overseas, but here in America, it is a massive bomb. It was a very big budget, and it only made like $15 million opening weekend. Very rare for somebody like Steven Spielberg to face. So yeah, not very good. Let's see, I do have a couple other trailers. We have The Ninth Life of Louis Drax, We have the trailer for Ghost Team, starring John Heder and David Krumholtz. We've Everything Wrong with the Purge Anarchy in 16 minutes or less, and Everything Wrong with Tarzan in 12 minutes or less. Pixar says that no other sequels are currently in the works after Incredibles 2 in 2019. So plain and simple, they're just saying they're kind of getting away from sequels. Star Wars Rebels Season 3 could cross over into the movies, says the producer of the show. So that's really, really interesting. Definitely understand that one. Yeah, and that's the news, man. We just went through literally a whole week's worth of news in a half hour. That does not happen anymore, my friends. So yeah, it was a pretty slow week when it comes down to it, in movie and just movie news, TV news. So not too bad, we won't fret. I know you guys got stuff to do. So let's talk about our releases for the week. Coming out on DVD and Blu-ray on Tuesday is going to be By the Sea, I Saw the Light, Term Life, and the Cabin Fever reboot. In theaters on Friday is going to be The Secret Life of Pets, Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates, and Captain Fantastic. I'll definitely be checking out Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates. I'm looking forward to that one. Should be pretty damn funny. And let's talk about our weekend box office, our top 10. Now, there's going to be two versions of this. You got today's version of the top 10, which is basically as we normally do from Friday to Sunday. Because it's a holiday weekend, there's going to be a 4-day number release. So that is something that we'll be talking about as well. Let me see if I can actually pull up what the estimates are for the 4-day. But as the 3 days go right now, number 10 is Now You See Me 2 with 3 million. Number 9 is The Conjuring 2 with 3.9 million. Number 8 is Free State of Jones with 4.1 million. Number 7 is The Shallows with 9 million. Number 6 is Central Intelligence with 12.3 million, which is holding very, very well. They're saying Central Intelligence is only falling by like 20 to 30% each week, which is super low for a movie like this. So glad to see it retaining a lot. It's almost past $100 million here domestically, which is awesome. Number 5 is Independence Day Resurgence, falling hard with 16.5 million in its second week, dropping over 60%. Number 4 is a debut. It's the BFG, like we talked about, with 19.6 million. Number 3 is the Purge election year, bringing in 30.9 million, like I said, on a $10 million budget, so 3 times. Woo! Number 2 is the biggest of the 3 new releases, which is The Legend of Tarzan, bringing in 38.1 million. Even though that might sound decent, the studio is not happy with 38.1 million. The movie cost over $180 million to make. So just like Independence Day, they needed like a 60, 70, 80 million dollar weekend debut, and they did not get that. So could end up being another big bomb here. They're hoping International is going to save this one as well. And coming in number 1 again for the 3rd week in a row, it's Finding Dory with another $41.9 million. Insane. Insane in the membrane. So let's see here. If we factor in estimate-wise Monday's figures. So Finding Dory, let's say, it was number 1 with 41.9 million. It's estimated to take in 50.5 for the 4-day. Legend of Tarzan brought in 38.1 million, expected to bring in about 45 million for the 4-day. Purge election year brought in 30.9 million for the 3-day, estimated to bring in about 34 to 35 million over the 4-day. The BFG brought in 19 million. It's expected to be about 23.6 over the 4-day, which BFG cost over 140 million to make, so that's why they're ouching on that one as well. 16.5 million for Independence Day at number 5, estimated to make about 20.1 over the 4-day. Yeah. So that's just for the top 5. So we'll use that as kind of an idea of how the 5-day rule or 4-day will pan out for the box office here on the top 5. So that will do it, ladies and gentlemen, for this awesome short little edition of Am I on the Air? I Want My Candy Bar. Once again, I'm trying not to spoil anything for you, but when you watch Purge election year, you'll know what I'm talking about once again. with getting me my damn candy bar. So let's wrap this baby up. Once again, our official webpage, AIONTheAir.com. You know what it is. Go there, bookmark it, watch the reviews, listen to songs. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, but yeah, you can look at movie reviews. You can listen to the show. You can listen to the Am I Still on the Airs. You can look at movie trailers, box office. All that stuff is right there on AIONTheAir.com. Like us on Facebook at facebook.com/AmIOnTheAir. Follow us on Twitter at AmIOnTheAir. Follow me on Twitter at DXDonMega. Of course, you can subscribe to us on iTunes, and once again, I implore you that if you listen to us on iTunes, please take a second to rate and, give us a nice thumbs up and just leave a little comment about what you think about the show. It really helped me out. If you listen on the go and you're looking for something, you of course got Stitcher that you can listen to. We are on Google Play Music. I love our Google Play Music account. It goes up very, very quickly. And once again, you can share from there to all your friends and family, whatever. So Google Play Music as well. Of course, TuneIn, Spreaker. We're on YouTube at youtube.com/AmIOnTheAir. We're on Periscope. We're on Instagram. We're, all over the place. So just start searching Am I on the Air on all your favorite sites, and hopefully you find us. All right. Of course, our official affiliate, which is RedDragonsRadio.com. We got to shout out the Red Dragons Radio team. Thank you for their support. We're broadcasting live right now, like I said, on this 4th of July from the Red Dragons Radio studios in Tucson, Arizona. And follow them on Twitter at Red Dragons Radio, so you always know what's going down with this podcast and all the other great podcasts that are out there that you listen to. Support podcasting at Red Dragons Radio. All right? And that'll do it for me. Happy birthday, America. Celebrate Independence Day by not going to see Independence Day Resurgence, because it's just okay. But, have some time with your friends and family. Have a great week, a great shortened week for most of you, unless you're in retail like myself. Then I'll see you tomorrow at work. And then we'll talk next time, hopefully with a review from Mike and Dave, and we'll see what else comes around our way. So, have a great week, y'all, and until next time, peace!
Bye, Daddy. Red Dragons! Red Dragons!